Recalls. Several of these are compliance recalls, and some are just updates to other recalls we've already had. So this first one is a compliance recall 23C25, and this is an update to the previous recall that came out. And so this in here is on 23 model year Super Duty and Escapes with this is the instrument panel cluster replacement. So this in here was the reason for this update, where they called a supplement. So the supplement update on this one is the 23 Escape one-time use clip can now be reused unless it breaks during removal. So and then another part update for the Escape. So evidently and it says only if broken that you use that. So so there must be a clip that they take off to replace it, and you use that clip back on. They thought it was a one-use clip, and that's why you needed that part number. Evidently, they're struggling with getting enough of those. So they're saying now you can reuse that unless it breaks. So anyway, and the reason for this recall, in case you aren't aware, when it came out, and some of the affected vehicles may not conform to the requirements by the Federal Vehicle Safety Standard. Controls and displays, the instrument cluster screen may fail to illuminate and may appear blank, which will result in customers not having access to the driver information communicated to them through the instrument panel cluster display, including the vehicle speed, transmission shift, position, warnings, telltales, and all that kind of stuff. So the instrument cluster is what you see through the steering wheel. I like to tell people that's the instrument cluster. I like to call it the productivity screen, but there you go. And then letters were mailed out to customers the week of November 20th. If you didn't get yours, you can just look up Ford Compliance Recall 23C25 if you want more information on that, or just talk to your dealer. All right, the next one is Customer Satisfaction Program 23B 62, and this is on 23 model year F-150 Expedition and Navigators with a 3.5 liter engine. This is the engine long block replacement, and this program will be in effect through December 9th of 24. There's no mileage limit to this program, and there's about 1,612 vehicles affected by this recall. And so this isn't an advance notice. This is a real recall here. The official recall, I should say. So in some of the affected vehicles, an error in the manufacturing process led to a misalignment in the engine block fixture that may have resulted in a crack in the engine block casting near the number one cylinder. Customers may experience a progressive series of symptoms due to this engine block casting crack, I should say, sorry, including a coolant leak beneath the vehicle and a coolant odor, eventually leading to a malfunction indicator lamp for an engine overheat condition and an engine power derate. So letters should be mailed out to customers the week of December 12th. So technically it's in advance to you guys because you guys haven't received a letter yet. But there you go. So there's that. All right. The next one is Compliance Recall 23C36. And this is for 22 model year F-150 vehicles for the LED, the reprogram of the LED and the HCM, which is a headlamp control modulars. So this in here is also, you'll see this is part of the Compliance Recall 22C22 as well. So they kind of go hand in hand. 18,422 vehicles affected by this compliance recall. And this one came out because of the incomplete repair of 22C22. That's why there's a reference to that. So there are two reasons for this recall. The first reason is incomplete repairs under CC or 22C22. An investigation identified that some dealers may have completed only one of the two prescribed headlamp control modular software updates and closed the FSA before the LED software update was fully completed. Also, some dealers inadvertently performed a BCM software update instead of the required HCM software updates. Therefore, those vehicles that received an incomplete repair under 22C22 are now to be fully repaired under this one, which is 23C36. So the second reason for this recall is that vehicles with the HCM configuration that have not yet had 22C22 completed are included in this 23C36 recall. So again, because they're basically doing away with that other recall, and this one will take effect of that. So there you go. So and the affected vehicles may not conform to these to the requirements of the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, because the lamps, reflective devices, and associated equipment standards there says that requires the park position lamp function to be steady burning. Vehicles may exhibit a front park position lamp flickering that results in a park position lamp function that is not steady burning. A front park or position lamp that flickers could cause a risk of crash. So under this concern, parking lamp flicker may occur during any of the three scenarios: parking lamps, headlamps on, or the night mode. So, which is automatically triggering the low light. So, there you go. So, letters went out, will be mailed out the week of January 15th of 24 to these customers. So, there you go. All right. Now, the next one is compliance recall. Oh, wait. Never mind, because that's the same one. They actually just put it under that the 22C22. So never mind. All right. This is compliance recall 23C38 for 22 or 23 model year F-150 Lightning vehicles. Update to the sync software. So there's 5,111 of these vehicles that could be affected by this, and all of the affected vehicles may not conform to the requirements specified for the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards number 126, electronic stability control systems, due to an error in a previous software update. On the vehicle, it may be possible that when you place the vehicle in certain drive modes with reduced electronic stability control restriction and the ignition is cycled, ESC, which is the electronic stability control, will not return to the required default state. This result in non-compliance to this the Federal Motor Vehicle number 126. So over-the-air update can be done on this, so that can happen. So anyway, so letters are being mailed out the week of December 18th for this one. So that's all I got.